All right, well, we start with a late twist at the Stadium of Light, where Arsenal's 10-game winning run came to an end because Sunderland scored 4 minutes into time added on to force a 2-2 draw against the Premier League leaders.
Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the game, is that fair to say that that's one of the biggest tests you've faced in all competitions this season?
Yeah, really tough test. We knew that. The way they set up, credit to them as well, because they make it very difficult for you. They take the game constantly to the areas that they want. You have to deal with that, and yeah, very unfortunately, at the end we conceded a goal.
Did you sense that they'd really disrupted your rhythm, the way you like to play, particularly in the first half? There was a sense that there was two different sides to Arsenal's performance today in the first and second half.
Well, just the time that has been added obviously tells you the story of the game. So it's normal. Each team tries to do his best to do what we have to do, and we try the same.
You find yourselves a goal behind. What did you say to the players, particularly at half-time?
Well, what we had to do better, obviously, the way we concede the goal is very clear what they do. They do it really, really well. It's good to show it and to try to train it. At the end, you have to execute it on the pitch, and then the game is going to be very long. We needed a goal to believe. We've done it. I think we put them in the back foot. We created a lot of chances. We scored the second goal. It was the hardest thing to do, and yeah, it's another direct ball. We lose the flick, and to be fair, the striker puts the ball the leg in an incredible way to anticipate a bit and to score the goal.
Obviously, you'd be disappointed to concede all 3 points today and just go away from a draw. The manner of the way you conceded the goals today, 8 clean sheets, all competitions coming in today. Is there a sense of frustration in the way that you've conceded them, given the way you've been defending?
Yeah, because they are two direct balls and 2 flicks. Basically, is the same action. But yeah, but credit to the opposition as well. They do that. It's not the first time they've done it. They have committed at the end with Ballard as well a lot of players there, and they create that chaos that in any moment it can be in a long throw, it can be in any moment they can score a goal, and that's the reason why they are where they are.
Did we see, though, today that the sense of how difficult this league is? People talked about you potentially going 9 points clear, but does it show today how hard it is to win this league when you come to places like this, to newly promoted sides, and they give you a fight like that?
It shows it every week. Against any opponent, you know the margins that you win football matches. We really understand that and recognize that. So we understand the difficulty of we've done winning 10 games in a row and not conceding any goals. So yeah, now they have the international break. We are very disappointed because we won the 3 points, obviously, but we have to go again.
You mentioned the international break. Looking at your bench today, with respect, probably not the strongest that we've seen from Arsenal at times this season. All those players we know, Martin Odegaard, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Gabi Jesus. Is this coming at a good time for you?
Yeah, we have 7 injured players, especially on the front line, so we're very limited with the options that we had. But this is the season as well. You're going to go through those periods. Those players, they haven't been with us for the last 2 months, and we're still done really, really well, so big credit to the team.
Just finally, do battles like this make you stronger? Do they make you potential champions?
For sure, and I love the way the team reacted, and we scored the 2 goals and go ahead. It's just a shame that in the last minute we conceded the goal in the manner that we've done it, but that's the league.
Mikel, thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Arsenal's winning run, 10 on the bounce in all competitions, has come to an end at the Stadium of Light thanks to Brian Brobby's late equaliser. 90 plus 4 minutes on the clock, 3 goals conceded all season and 2 in one evening at the Stadium of Light. Granit Xhaka, the former Arsenal man, delighted to help steer his side to a point that takes them up to 3rd in the table. This is the Sunderland equaliser, Gary. Is it inevitable almost that Dan Ballard's in the mix again?
Yeah, interesting how he's up there again, isn't it? You know, we spoke about having to find a way to create chances against Arsenal because they are a unique test. And to be fair to Sunderland, you know, they've found a way. You know, they've gone to Ballard twice with balls into the box, and Arsenal have struggled to deal with the second phase.
Bit of Darren Bent about that finish, I think, as well, from Brian Brobby. His first shot in the Premier League. And his first goal.
You know, it's almost one of those where, to be fair, the goalkeeper's made a decision for him, and it's a really, really nice finish.
What about this? Dan Ballard again, Darren, in the right place.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Calafiori probably should score himself. I mean, I think he gets too much on the header rather than really trying to go back across goalkeeper and low. But Dan Ballard there, as you said, they're putting his body on the line. I mean, he throws himself at it. I mean, it's close to giving away a penalty there, but it's a really, really good block. And the reaction, to be fair, from blocking that tells you all about the Sunderland performance this evening.
Do you think an Arsenal fan, if there was one around, might reflect that it is actually not a bad point?
That is, I mean, Gary was talking about it earlier, and he's right, to be fair. Once it settles, because they'll be thinking 2-1 up, it should be all 3 points. But Sunderland's a tough place to go, as we've seen so far this season. So I think in a few days' time, they'll reflect and say it's a point well gained.
Well said.
Both of Sunderland's goal scorers this evening. What a moment. This one will live on in the memories for them because it was such a significant night for them. Salvaged a point late on. We just heard from Brian Brobby, so let's have a look at his goal, the equal.